Hi everyone, and welcome back. Today's video features a self-proclaimed sovereign citizen who's trying to dodge responsibility in family court. He claims he doesn't want to contract with the government, because doing so might mean he has to pay the $10,000 he owes in child support. Before we jump into it, a quick thank you to Old Squishy Gardener for finding this wild case, and to our sponsor, Aura. Just last month, Bank of America revealed a major data breach. Names, addresses, social security numbers, and government IDs were exposed, all because an unsecured container was left out in the open. And even though the news broke recently, the actual breach happened back in December 2024. That means customers' personal data had been floating around the dark web for months before they were even told. Sadly, this isn't rare. According to IBM, it takes the average company around 277 days to find and stop a breach. That's why I use Aura. It's like an early warning system for your identity. Aura scans the dark web and alerts you fast if your information, like your phone number, email, or social security number, shows up somewhere it shouldn't. They also keep an eye out for anyone trying to open accounts or use your name without your knowledge. And if something serious happens, they cover you with up to $5 million in identity theft insurance. You also get a bunch of other tools for staying safe online, all in one easy app. Want to see if your info is already out there? Head to aura.com/DeanKiepik and start a free 14-day trial. You'll get a detailed scan and a clearer picture of your online security, probably much faster than you hear anything from a big company. That's why I trust Aura to help protect my family, and why you might want to as well. Thanks again to Aura for supporting today's video. Now, let's...
Ma'am, I challenge jurisdiction, and we
Yes, and that
haven't.
was denied, sir, so we are proceeding.
Well, I'd like to proceed to a de novo hearing.
Have you filed that request with the court?
I did. It should be in your paperwork.
Judge, I don't see a de novo filed on Odyssey.
Don't either. You filed that with the district clerk's office?
I did. It was mailed on the 26th.
They might not have received it yet.
It should have been there.
When did you mail that, sir? You said the 26th?
Yes.
Is that timely, Mr. DeHimation?
No, Your Honor. Typically, de novos are done within 3 days of a judge's ruling. There hasn't been a substantive ruling in this case. But there's nothing e-filed on Odyssey regardless. The only ruling in this case is that his lack of jurisdiction was denied.
And before we begin, let me swear you in, sir, because even what you just said to me was not said under oath. So again, your legal name is, what is your legal name, sir?
Sidney, capital S-I-D-N-E-Y, Millard, capital M-I-L-L-A-R-D, Bay, capital B-E-Y.
Are you the person who also goes by Sidney Somerville Millard IV?
No.
That is not you? That was never you?
That is my all caps name. That's not the name that I have.
Are you saying that's a different person though?
No, I'm saying that I am not that person.
So, if you're saying you're not the person involved, then first, why did you join the Zoom call? And second, you're free to leave. Now, for anyone curious about what a de novo review or de novo hearing actually means, de novo is Latin for new or from the beginning. In legal terms, it means a higher court is taking a fresh look at a case or specific issue without considering the previous decision. It's like starting from scratch. These types of reviews usually happen after a ruling has already been made, so asking for one at this stage makes no sense. It's just not the right time.
I mailed it to the Lamarck office.
Okay, so you did not file it with the court. Mr. DeHimation, are you able to read what it was? I just want to make sure it was a de novo and not a new trial.
Yes.
Judge, I can share the screen if you would like.
I asked you to read it.
Okay. So the title, it's non-standard. The title he wrote request for de novo hearing. Then he's got his name, and he's got an address, and underneath that he's He's attempted to put a style, and then he titled it Nunc Pro Tunc, and then underneath that he's got request for de novo. Then he's got another title saying notice to the court, requesting de novo hearing concerning the denial of my affidavit of fact of dismissal of lack of jurisdiction. I am requesting de novo hearing on the following grounds. And he cited several cases. Which is not relevant. And there's a page 2. And he's talking about the post box rule, which is also not relevant. And then he signed it on page 3, and he's got a jurat.
Objection.
What's
I
your
believe,
legal objection,
I believe
sir?
that everything here is relevant.
I'm going to sustain your objection. However, I don't know if it's denying, but I'm going to find that your de novo request, I don't need to wait for that because it was not filed with the court, and it was not filed timely, even if I considered the AG's office the court, which I do not.
Can you repeat that? I didn't
You did not file it with the court, and you did not timely file it, even if you had filed it with the court. So we're moving forward today. Mr. Dehamajian, you may call your first witness.
Thank you, Judge.
Well, hold on, Your Honor. I have a question. Like, you saying that it wasn't in a timely manner, but it was on the 26th, and notice to agent is notice to principal. Notice to principal is notice to agent. Once it's in their hands, it's in your hands.
Well, notice the principle that
Let's take a moment to recognize what just happened. The agent seems a bit off today and may not be fully prepared. She first claimed that you sent the document to the prosecutor, but not to the court, so it's not something she can address right now. On top of that, the filing wasn't just late, it also wasn't done correctly. We're moving into the testimony phase now. I won't go into detail about the mother's statement because nothing significant came out of it. What's important to know is that their child is 13 years old, and so far, the mother has only received $3,300 in child support from the father. Next, we'll hear from the next witness, who will explain the full amount of back child support that's still owed.
Ma'am, what did you calculate in this case?
Retroactive child support.
And what were your findings there?
For the year 2021, minimum wage, gross $1256.67, net $1159.87 for 12 months, at a total of $232 a month, based on 20%, for a total of $2,784. Excuse me. For 2022, minimum wage $1256.67, net $1159.87 at 12 months, at a total of $232 based on 20%, for a total of $2,784. For 2023, gross minimum wage $1256.67, net $1159.87 for 9 months, at a total of $232 based on 20%, for a total of $2,088. Also for 2023, for 3 months, gross $2,119.80, net $1,870.66. For 3 months at $374 based on 20%, for a total of $1,122. For 2024, gross $4,092, net $3,457.80 for 3 months at $692 based on 20%, for a total of $2,076. For 2024, minimum wage, gross $1256.67, net $1159.87 at 9 months at $232 based on 20%, for a total of $2,088. And for 2025, gross $1256.67 minimum wage, net $1159.87 at 4 months at $232 based on 20%, for a total of $928. The subtotal $13,870 with a credit of $3,300 for a total of $10,570.
Wow, $10,570. That's a big amount. If he doesn't figure things out soon, he's going to have a hard time getting by.
Judge, at this time, I offer State's Exhibit 1, which is the retrocalc based on Miss Fleeton's testimony.
Don't see the case is even open for today. I don't have any objection to me entering the exhibit. What was it, State's Exhibit?
1, Your Honor.
State's Exhibit 1.
Yes.
Ms. Blake, do you have any objection to State's Exhibit 1?
No, ma'am.
And Mr. Millard, do you have any objection to State's Exhibit 1 being admitted into evidence?
I do object.
What is your legal objection?
My objection is that I don't wish to contract. I don't have a reason to contract. I do enough already for Sonora and my son.
Okay. I'm going to overrule that objection and admit this into evidence. And do know, sir, you'll get a chance to explain why you don't believe back child support is appropriate. State's Exhibit 1 is admitted, and you may continue, Mr. Dehmasian.
Judge, I pass the witness, Miss Fleeton.
Okay. You may call your next. Oh, actually, Mr. Millard, do you have any questions for Ms. Young-Fleeton?
I only object to this proceeding because I moved to dismiss. There's no reason for this, and you all have me here.
Well, I can think of about 10,570 reasons why you're standing here today. Honestly, if you had taken more responsibility for your actions back then, you probably wouldn't be in this situation now.
Okay. I'm overruling the objection. Ms. Blake, do you have any questions for Ms. Young-Fleeton?
No, ma'am.
Okay. You may call your next witness, Mr. Dehmasian.
Thank you, Judge. I call Mr. Millard. Mr. Millard, can you state your name for the record?
Sydney Millard Bay.
Mr. Millard, what do you do for a living, sir?
I have a question. I'd like to know the proper names for yourself, the judge, and the other officer that was here.
Judge, objection, non-responsive.
I believe that there's a conflict of interest here because at least two of you work for the state.
Okay. I'm going to overrule the objection. My name is Judge Jennifer Baker. Mr. Gary Dehmasian, his name is written right there on the screen. Miss Tosiana Young-Fleeton, her name is on the screen as well. So you may proceed, Mr. Dehmasian.
And who are they employed by?
Sir, it says they work for the Office of the Attorney General. You may proceed, Mr. Dehmasian.
Sir,
So everyone works for the Office of the Attorney General?
I don't. You may proceed, Mr. Dehmasian.
Mr. Millard, what do you do for a living?
So you work for the state?
Objection, non-responsive.
Sustained. Sir, please answer the questions.
I don't work.
Are you retired?
I don't understand. I don't understand where we're going here. I already said what I need to say in this matter, but you guys keep pushing forward. So I'm telling you that I don't want a contract, and you're steady trying to draw me into your jurisdiction, and that's not what I want.
Sir, do you own an 18-wheeler?
I don't understand.
Do you drive a truck for a living, sir?
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Are you refusing to answer my questions, Mr. Millard?
I move the court to dismiss.
I'm denying that request. You may proceed, Mr. Dehmasian.
Mr. Millard, do you live in a home or an apartment?
I live within myself.
Do you pay rent?
I live within myself.
Do you own a car, sir?
I move the court to dismiss.
I'm denying that
Objection.
request, sir. Please answer the question so I can make an appropriate ruling in your case. This is not a contract. International Shoe says I have jurisdiction of you. You were served in Texas. This child lives in Galveston County. We are proceeding with the Attorney General's petition.
I don't understand.
Do you pay rent, sir?
I don't understand.
Do you have a car?
I don't understand.
Judge, the witness is refusing to answer questions.
He's saying he doesn't understand. He might not understand. Just ask your questions to the best of your ability, and I'll make my ruling to the best of my ability.
Okay.
You can impeach him if you have impeachment evidence.
Mr. Millard, do you own a phone?
I don't understand.
What are you using for Zoom, sir? What device are you using?
This is a tablet.
Okay, so you own a tablet. Do you know what a phone is? Do you know what a telephone is? Maybe he needed to use the full word.
Do you own a phone, sir?
I don't understand.
Which part of that did you not understand so he can break it down for you?
Any of it. Like I don't understand these proceedings. I don't even understand why I'm here. Like I told you guys that I don't want a contract. I don't need to contract.
Are you serious? Do you honestly believe that giving your child a discount card counts as health insurance? It's just a membership you pay for each month that gives reduced rates at certain clinics. It's not actual insurance, and it doesn't offer the real coverage your child needs.
Right, because you need to pay your child support.
Sir,
And I asked the court to move to dismiss.
I'm denying that. This is your chance to provide evidence, sir. Otherwise, I'm just going to make my ruling.
Evidence of what? Of what? That I'm here?
Before me, sir, I can't give legal advice, but I can let you know the issues before me are conservatorship, possession and access, support, child support, medical support, dental support, and back child support. So that is what I'm going to be ordering today.
And I already do all of that, John. So I object to this whole thing.
I understand you object, sir, and I'm overruling your objection. Mr. Damasian, do you feel you need any more testimony from Mr. Begg?
No, Judge. I passed the witness.
Okay. Do you have any other witnesses?
I recall Ms. Blake just briefly.
Okay, you may do so.
Ms. Blake, do you? I mean, you could just answer to the best of your knowledge. Do you know if Mr. Millard lives in a home or an apartment?
I think he lives in a home.
Do you know if he how many vehicles does he have?
No, I don't know.
Okay. Pass the witness, Your Honor.
The state does not represent either party, so I'm going to give you each a chance to let me know if there's anything additional regarding those issues that I just described. Ms. Blake, is there anything additional you'd like to say?
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. And Mr. Millard, is there anything additional you'd like to say?
Yes, I'd like the court to move to dismiss. I object to all of these proceedings.
I'm going to make my ruling and render based on the testimony presented. Before I rule, I'm letting each party know that you do have a right to a de novo hearing before the referring court regarding any decisions I make. That request must be filed with the district clerk's office. I am finding, once again, there is jurisdiction over this matter. The child lives in Galveston, and Mr. Millard was served in Texas. Those service papers are on file with Galveston County, as reflected in my previous ruling. I'm appointing the parties joint managing conservators with Ms. Blake having the right to determine the primary residence of the children within Galveston and contiguous counties, or any county that touches Galveston. I'm setting child support based on minimum wage. There's one child before the court and no others. I'm finding that nobody has access to private insurance at a reasonable cost. I'm ordering that Mr. Millard pay to Ms. Blake cash medical support of $35 per month beginning May
Objection, Your Honor.
2025. Sir, let me get through my ruling. Beginning May 1st.
I have a question.
Sir, let me get through my ruling and then
I have medical insurance for my son.
Okay, you did not testify to that, and you said it was you. I think you might have objected to the question. Where do you have medical insurance available?
I didn't hear the question.
Okay, what insurance? How do you have insurance for your son? Is it through a job? Is it through the marketplace? Is it through a relative? Is it?
Proceed, Your Honor.
No, this is important. Where is the insurance from? I don't know.
It's through a marketplace.
Okay, so you have gone on the marketplace and you purchased insurance? Is that true? That's what you're saying? You went online and purchased insurance, or you called and purchased insurance?
Yes.
Okay. What company is that through?
I don't know. I don't have the documents in front of me.
Have you provided Ms. Blake with those documents so she can use the insurance?
I did.
Okay. And do you know how much it costs per month?
I don't remember.
Is there a place you could go to look that information up? It will affect your child support, and it will make your child support lower. So it will help you to look up this information.
I don't know, Your Honor. I don't have the information with me right now.
Okay. Are you in your house right now? You don't have it anywhere in your house.
Go ahead, Your Honor.
Ms. Blake, do you know that he has private insurance? Ms. Blake, has he given you the cards? You have to answer out loud.
Hold on. Let me look on my phone before I say. Okay, it's what is this? I have a card he sent me. It's a discount card. Hello?
We're listening to you, ma'am.
Ma'am?
We're listening.
Oh. Yes, I pulled up a card. I pulled up a card that he sent me, but it doesn't have a amount on here. It just says benefit level, individual, children, the group number,
What company?
member ID, NCE. It says a discount card.
All right, that wraps up the video. The judge ruled that he has to start paying child support going forward, and also ordered him to pay $6,500 in back child support. As someone from Texas who's dealt with child support orders before, let me tell you, if there's a case against you and you don't pay what the court ordered, they won't hesitate to arrest you. You could end up in jail for 6 months or more, no matter what you say. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit the like button. If not, that's okay. Hit dislike. Either way, drop a comment below and make sure to subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss future content. I'm Team Skeptic. Thanks for watching.
Insurance company. The effective date was 11/26/2024. Do you need the member ID on it? If that'll help, if it didn't come through.
No, I would need to see the card.
Do we need to be on the record? Why don't we get on the record?
Yes, Your Honor, please.
We can start the recording again. Okay. So yes.
So, Your Honor, we've found something out. We've Googled NCE, and it's like what Mom said. It's a discount card. It's not insurance.
Okay.
So I don't know if that would help the court finish its ruling.
That does help. Sir, do you know anything else beyond that, Mr. Millard?
Objection, Your Honor. She just read the other name of the card for the insurance.
The other was, I believe, well,
It was life insurance.
yeah. So do you have any other health insurance available?
It's medical insurance, Your Honor.
Okay, can you provide some testimony about that? So, because I can only rule based on evidence before me, I can't go investigate.
That's fine.
and I can't. So I want to hear this testimony, but you need to provide it, sir, because no one
That's
else has
fine.
information. It's not
It's fine.
I'm supposed to order insurance through your job if you have it, or then through another source if you have it. And then a state plan is supposed to be last on the priority list. So if you have it through another source, which it sounds like you might, I should be ordering that. But I need evidence to do that, sir.
I don't have it. That's
Okay. Okay. Does anyone have anything else they'd like to say before I conclude my ruling? Okay. So render judgment. I'm ordering the parties joint managing conservators with Ms. Blake having the right to determine the primary residence of the child within Galveston or any county that touches Galveston County. Ordering that Mr. Millard has visitation pursuant to the pursuant to the standard possession order. I'm finding nobody has access to private health insurance at a reasonable cost, so I'm ordering that Mr. Millard pay to Ms. Blake cash medical support of $35 per month beginning May 1st of 2025. Finding nobody has access to dental insurance at a reasonable cost. I'm ordering that Mr. Millard, is Ms. Blake here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, if you can stay on camera, ma'am.
Oh, sorry.
You're in court. Mr. Millard, thank you for staying on camera. I'm ordering that Mr. Millard pay to Ms. Blake child support of $225 each month beginning May 1st, 2025. And based on the testimony provided today and evidence presented, I'm ordering back child support in the amount of $6,500 as of today, April 28th, 2025. That's a back child support judgment against Mr. Millard. It will accrue interest for the family code at a rate of 6% per annum. It is not an installment debt. Other remedies can be used to collect this if appropriate. However, I am ordering that Mr. Millard pay to Ms. Blake $50 each month beginning May 1st, 2025 towards that judgment, with a step up to $275 when child support ceases per the family code. And I'm ordering that Mr. Millard pay court costs as billed to Galveston County by April 28th, 2026. The state is going to draft the order based on my ruling today, and they'll be sending it to both of you through DocuSign to review and sign. If you don't sign it, they will be submitting it to me, and I will confirm that it matches my ruling and sign off on it. So we're going to have you all go back to your breakout rooms, or you'll